Control freaks. We love having a controller that replicates the classic nostalgia Nintendo feel. However, it's not compatible with Switch. People need to have the controller they grew up with. Have you ever wondered why there's so many GameCube controllers in the market? However, people don't have space for a Switch controller type of every game console they've ever owned. So we're gonna remedy it with this. Here it is. The Switch pad for Switch game console, the 5-in-1 controller. It's a controller that you can switch between the buttons. So in the box, we have the main guy. He wasn't meant to turn on. The main gimmick, some more of the gimmick, and the manual. How was it staying there? Honestly, I don't care. The gimmick of this controller is that you can take this off, take out the buttons, and put in some other buttons. And another faceplate. That's the wrong way. It's on the floor! And put on another faceplate. So how are we going to be testing this? Well, we're going to be playing every Mario Kart that they support. Obviously, there's no Mario Kart for the NES, so we're going to go with classic Mario Kart DS. Well, we are here with the controller. With the NES buttons on Mario Kart DS, because I like this game and I wanted to include it. And NES buttons are the only one that doesn't have a Mario Kart. And this is mostly just pressing A. The reason this entire video doesn't make sense. Mario Kart obviously is the game I am best at out of this list. You'll notice over the course of this video, I am bad. So, you know, the control stick's fine. Like, this D-pad isn't. The buttons on this layout here are fine because it is just NES. I mean, I'm not sure why I gave just like an NES expert. I would probably just like vomit and throw up. As if those are different things. The shoulder buttons are fine. It's a controller. Let's start realizing how bad this thing gets. Now, the good thing about SNES controllers is that they have all the buttons. So, in theory, this should just work. Ew, Choco Islands first? I feel like we're missing a lot of the audio. But overall, as a controller, it is. Like, obviously, you saw there, the A button just failed to press like 3 times. We've done it. The cable wasn't plugged in fully. But that's the SNES buttons. Get off! Now we have something worse. The problem is I've used off-brand N64 controllers before. And the thing is, these are really small. We'll get to this one later. But this is tiny. The A and B should cheat sheet time. The thing is, multiple buttons are assigned to the same thing. So we're just going to ignore it all. Yep, the C buttons are not aligned to whatever they're meant to be. I mean, the thing is, like, who's going to be using this for actual N64? Because it's tiny. These buttons, they just feel like a bad controller. The sticks are honestly fine, don't hit the fib. But, like, the customization isn't important. I'm not good at Mario 64. Or Mario Kart 64. Are we gonna lose to Yoshi? Well, let's... Ah, damn, I don't have an A button! Now, immediate problem is I've set this button incorrectly. The buttons are too small. Like, if I were to grab an actual GameCube controller, the buttons are really big. Whereas here, the buttons are tiny. They don't have a lot of travel, which, you know, is sort of just like... Could just be the design of this thing. I'm not good at Double Dash. Or it could be this controller. Let's use that as a John. Yeah, I don't want to keep playing on this. I mean, it's also... Double Dash is a terrible control scheme. Damn it. Come on, let's get 6. Let's get 6. What? Oh, they took... That was a fib. I did not know. No. Let's get to Mario Kart 8. Now, I spent too long loading up this game. To try out the Switch version, which is just generic. This controller has rumble. I don't enjoy rumble. This thing's got a very good rumble motor. But I honestly don't remember what the rumble motor is like on like a Switch Pro or something, so... I hate rumbling controllers. I'm in first? Super status. It's the first time that's ever happened. I get put here. But I mean, like, it's a controller. It's fine. It has buttons. It's pretty big, so it's actually, like, you know, fairly sizable. What? 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 I didn't change the item settings. You can fall off there. Well, that's the controller. It's... I don't like it. If you want to see more of these sort of videos, but often shorter and less cumbersome, I've got a second channel called Shelf where I've been making a couple of these. Apologies for uploading stuff all. Enjoy.